3, 2, 1. Ah! Hey, everybody. Thank you, Hammy, for the...
Boom.
Pardon me? For the
Boom
tier 1.
everywhere. Holy shit.
That's right. Thank you for the 15 months. Cosmic, thank you for the 20 months. Holy moly. Are you guys ready for some aura hype moments and 2008 vibes? 24 months. Holy moly. 2 years. I think you're my oldest sub. Or you're my longest sub. The big dog around here? Well, let's not get too crazy here. Okay. Let's see. Turn off the music. Bum ba da bum. Holy moly. And let's see if I can see if I can. Versace Gamble, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Let me see if I can't add the bingo card. I created a very official bingo card before stream. Add a window capture. Here we go. Ed Frel, thank you for the 8 months.
By Azura. It's happening. Edgeomum gedgeomum gedgeomum.
Edgeomum gedgeomum. Edgeomum gedgeomum. Yes, Edgeomum gedgeomum, everyone. Okay, here we go. Let me crop this real quick. Filters. Crop. Okay. If I do like 500. If I do like 700. Yes, it's 3x3, okay? I couldn't think of enough things for a 5x5. But I wanted aura and hype moments for to be a free space. Right. 750. 800. Sure. Okay, my tiny brain, it's not prepared for anything more than a 3x3 grid. Also, I'm not even sure if we can like do bingo for this. Since it's a live stream, I assume it's gonna be a showcase, and not like just a trailer. Because if it was just a trailer, then I assume that they would have just released it on YouTube. What if Elder Scrolls 6 tease in the end? I saw someone on Twitter, they said that at the end of the trailer, they're gonna swap the I and the V. It's gonna turn from IV to VI. Chills. I'm shaking just thinking about it. BioWolf, thank you for the 13 months.
Howdy chat homerzy, hey.
Howdy chat. That would be insane. So, with our bingo, we have create a freak. This is if there is if they have. You guys want this a little smaller? You guys want it somewhere else, like down here? I don't know where. I don't want to cover up too much and you guys miss the gold. Create a freak is the classic Oblivion character creation. They let you go super crazy with it. They let you make a fish. Urimse, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it.
Oh wow, I didn't know you stream.
Yeah. Patrick Stewart / Sean Bean return. This is if, obviously, they get Patrick Stewart to return as the Emperor and Sean Bean to return as the Emperor's bastard son. Funny voice acting. This is just if the the voice acting doesn't take itself too seriously. We actually see Oblivion. This is if we go into like an Oblivion gate and we see what that looks like. Aura and hype moments. This is a free space. This gets checked off already. DLCs included. It's, you know, I really hope that they are, and I assume that they probably will be, but there's a chance that they aren't. Yes, I hope that they read the lines in alphabetical order. New leveling system. This is what I hope more than anything that gets added, is that you don't need to worry about like doing a whole bunch of fuck shit just to get, you know, your athletics to level properly. Spell crafting, I assume is gonna, like DLCs included, I assume spell crafting is also gonna be included. But, you know, I wouldn't put it entirely out of the realm that it doesn't get added. And finally, the Chapel Roan playable character. This is, I want in the character creation screen, I want there to be in the preset slider, you know, it chooses the Imperial male, the Argonian female, the Nord. Oh. Now's not the time for this. Refresh. Okay. Now's not the time. I want preset number 20 to be Chapel Roan, and I can play as Chapel Roan with a battle axe. You guys ready? I should turn it up. Ooh, I'm ready. Sorry. You know what, everyone, cheers. Right before we get into it. Holy moly. Chills. Hypo Roan moments. Bethesda Game Studios and Virtuous. No. Now's not the time for buffering.
They would take it to the tower. They're behind us.
Chills.
This ends here.
You hold our future in your hands.
I thought they were gonna let go of the whole orchestral.
Take with you my blessings
Oh my
and the
god.
hope of the Empire.
Holy aura.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Okay, enough. He said it. He said Oblivion. Oh my god.
Here
Is
we
that it?
are, 20 years later.
That's Todd Howard. Short King.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls,
Mika, thanks
us
for the
it
1
goes
year.
beyond game franchise.
1 year,
Yes,
3.
the DNA
Holy
of Bethesda
moly.
Game Studios.
Stop.
Obviously, we're
Cut
working
it out!
on the 6th
Right now!
chapter here. But what's great about
Sorry.
the Elder Scrolls is
I'm
being able
just
to
so
look
excited.
back at all of
The
the
fuck
chapters.
is that?
Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to
Can we just focus,
define
please?
role-playing games and open-world games
That was
for
Patrick
their
Stewart.
generation.
Fans
Talking
got
at
so
the beginning.
connected with the
I don't know if
worlds
that
we've
means that we
made
can.
and these stories we're telling.
we
and
can check
it's
it
really
off.
Amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment
Chat,
in
focus,
the
enough
series
talking.
and for
I wanna
how
watch.
we make games as a studio. I think when it comes to
Lock
a
in.
remaster, we want people to feel
They
the
keep
way
saying
they did
remaster,
that,
but this,
but it's still a game of its time.
from what
You
I've
wanna keep
seen,
those
it
bones
looks
in
more like a
place.
remake.
You want some of that old charm.
I do want old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's
Visual
the world I
update.
remember, but
Visual
better.
update. That's what they said.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games. I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Stop. Stop.
Looking back and
Twitch.tv.
seeing everything we've accomplished in the
Enough.
past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Enough.
Yeah, there
Aw,
are still
horse.
quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the
20
most
years,
is
chills.
the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like... there's this like flood of nostalgia.
Oh my god.
Oblivion
I'm not
is
gonna
the
neigh for
beginning
the horse.
of who I am as an individual,
Same.
as a game developer. It
Why am I
all
laughing
starts.
like that?
I don't
Okay.
even think it took me till release.
Why are we skipping? Why are we skipping?
Buzz?
Hello, hello, hello.
People loved it. Like, they loved
Okay, everyone's
it.
getting Fs. Everyone's getting Fs.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds.
Go to
and having
YouTube.
players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I was born.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds.
Okay.
And having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing.
Get up to
We
live.
had that
Get
really
up to
special moment
live.
of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years,
Come on,
I've never
get to
been
live
one of my
already.
dreams. I
Okay,
have seen
fine.
the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Holy mo! Look at those wrinkles. It's cinema. It's cinema. Aura / hype moments. Patrick / Songbean return. Oh my god. The new Atronox?
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first
Cinema.
time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
Oh, that looks so good.
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were
That looks
really
so
picky
good.
about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be
But you
able to
don't-
do it right.
You don't play as,
Our partners
as the
at Virtuous
Dragonborn in
went
Oblivion.
above and beyond to
Can't
bring
wait
our
to play
vision
at
to
20
life.
FPS.
The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris,
Hi,
and
Alex.
welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible.
What is, I don't remember that part of
We've
Oblivion.
worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
My board 1070 Ti.
We wanted
Yeah,
to make the remaster
You're upgrading to
more
a,
friendly
to a 4080
gamers
after
with
this.
modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Oblivion Gate into Oblivion. We're in Oblivion right now. We actually see Oblivion.
About time someone got here.
Holy moly.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Finally. Finally, we're bringing back Huzzah.
Those
I've been
familiar
on this
with only
train.
some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage
Oh, that
for
mace looks so
Skyrim.
cool.
You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult
The time of cleansing
He's doing
draws
cinema.
nigh.
from unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the
Oh
Oblivion
my
crisis?
god.
What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9?
Why?
In addition to the core
Why
game,
is that
the
the case?
remaster contains all add-ons, including story
DLCs.
expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine.
Included.
So you get the full experience.
Yes! Yes!
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of
That's
the
what I'm
original
talking about.
experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream
They
project
showed
for me,
the
right?
Frostcrag Spire, which
I'm a fan.
makes
I have
me
been
think
always a fan.
spellcrafting is back.
Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Gonna be $70. It could be
Oblivion was
$200.
my
I'd buy
first
it.
Elder Scrolls game, and it was
But it
one
is
of
my
the games
job,
that made me
so
want to
that,
be
you know,
a game
I'm
developer.
a little bit biased.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
Oh, chills.
You will find your own path.
Chills. Oh, we got
But
bingo
there will
already.
be blood and
I
death
guess it's just
before the
Ben.
end.
Because there's only 3. James, thank you so much for the resub.
3-month moment.
3-month moment. Holy wow.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long
I'm just gonna be wringing my
way since
hands
then.
like this for the next month or however long it takes for this to release.
The original
my
Oblivion is
God.
still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the
brain
world
and the
logic
body.
and gameplay,
Body,
and the
that
body
makes more
brings
sense.
to life the
Finally,
experience
Hot
that players
Spriggans.
have
We've had
loved
Hot
for almost
Spriggans
20
forever.
years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We
Tell me,
knew we had
Dan.
to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
Yes.
The brush
Yes.
opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like
Yes.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or
No, eyeball this, bring it. That's too far.
eternity.
We've leveraged nearly
I will
every
say
major
the
feature
colors
from the latest
aren't
version of
saturated
Unreal 5.
enough, but that's fine.
Our goal
That is
was to push the
absolutely
visuals
a
to the
problem
next level
that can be
using the latest
fixed in
technologies.
post.
We created brand new, highly detailed character models.
Oh, the
and stunning
Guardian and
landscapes
the,
that use
the
millions
Khajiit,
of
they
polygons
look
in each
cool.
asset,
That Khajiit looked like
allowing
a
us
lion.
a truly impressive level of detail in the world.
Bonafide lion
Every
right
single
there.
asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light
Look at that
interacts with
zombie.
the environment. This results in
Oh,
more
look at
realistic
that
lighting
amber
and atmospheric
armor.
effects.
That
While the
looks
original
sick
game had
as
limited
fuck.
dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
That's me right
We
there.
used
That
an
looked like
incredible
me.
new
That looked like
lip-sync
me right there on the
technology
screen.
that really enhanced performance
Swear
in
to
our
God.
characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it.
And real tools
It looks
helped
like
us create
it's
the
the
base mesh
original
of our
voice
characters.
acting.
From there, our artists
they
sculpt
mocapped
each
me.
race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing
Yes,
us to share
that
the
orc
model,
looked
rig,
awesome.
and textures. As a result, all
That orc
races,
looked
including
badass.
Argonians, orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system
Okay,
more
the-
effective even when
The
the characters
faces
have very
are
different facial features.
a little goofy,
Welcome
but that
to the
is
guild.
kind of
We
exactly
have
what I
access
want.
to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running
Okay,
through
the
a forest.
running looks a little weird.
Insects flying
But
around.
that's fine. I'm
Fish
playing in
swimming
first
in the
person.
water. Light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe
Bye.
you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more
my
complicated
God.
assignment.
You guys
I would
have
like
chills,
you
just
to
me.
retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Grab that Barla Stone, King. Yup, Oblivion Trap.
It's not just visuals that we've
The goofy
modernized and
faces are really the
remastered.
heart and soul
It's
of Oblivion.
gameplay. It's UI and UX.
Okay.
It's audio.
Okay. The arena.
We've
Okay, the
updated
arena.
features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of
Yes!
people happy.
New leveling
It's
system.
inspired
Thank
by the leveling
Christ.
systems of both Oblivion
Yes!
and Skyrim. So it's the best of both worlds.
I'm loud. I'm yelling too loud. I'm gonna get kicked out of my apartment. Okay, I need to tone it down a
We were
bit.
able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that
Let's
feels more
rein it
human.
in.
You see that in places like combat
Oh my
animations.
God, thank
There's a
God
lot more
there's a new
separation
leveling
between
system.
the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood
Boom.
splatters,
Boom,
sparks,
blood spatters.
and controller feedback. You know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
Boom, that's a fireball right there.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
Okay.
One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective
think that you
has
wanna
all the
compare
same
yourself to
control you
Starfield.
get from the first-person view.
Very much.
You have my ear, citizen.
Oh,
When Oblivion first launched,
Warhammer.
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue.
New dialogue.
Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight
Okay,
of those
okay, I'm for that.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random.
Yes.
And they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like
Yes,
so nice
keep
and
that.
creepy
Thank
at
you.
the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum!
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone!
The faces do look a little fucked up, but that's
We are
okay.
going to steal one of the
Wait,
Elder
Fox?
Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not
Cheese
speak to
moment?
the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best.
Oh, look
Good
at the another bingo. Oh, funny voice acting. That is funny.
Stop.
That is another
You
bingo.
violated the law.
Good point.
Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Boom.
As games have developed over the past 20 years,
I gotta say,
players have come to expect a certain suite
I'm not
of
the
tools
hugest
and
fan
controls.
of the new UI,
Like sprinting.
but again,
Sprinting is an interesting
that is
one
another
because it was such a big debate
like thing
internally among our teams.
that's easily fixable
Some of
by
us
a
were
mod or
absolute
something.
purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025, and people are going to want to sprint. In fact,
Okay,
all of
they
the
added
character
sprinting.
locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact.
Well, what
from
the hell
very
am I
beginning
gonna do
of the
now?
game.
I have to choose between
Every
jumping or
single
sprinting.
updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for
Boom.
players when
Stealth
they think
Archer.
of the game?
The mini games are
Which
the
one are
mini
you gonna
games.
be playing
Those
as
are
a stealth
so
archer on
iconic
day
to
one?
Oblivion.
I know there's one motherfucker in here.
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh
gonna be
coat of
me.
paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Yes, thank you. Keep the old lockpicking.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you
The
and
adoring
worship
fan.
the ground you walk on.
you will
Holy
instantly
moly,
feel
he's
at
back.
home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but
Oh,
it's still the same
chills.
incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oh, this is so awesome.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
Release date.
To have worked on
Tell us
something
the
that
release
people
date.
care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it.
It's being
It's a
released
privilege.
tonight.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of
They're
players.
talking like the game is ready
I
to drop.
feel
It's
so
ready to
lucky.
drop right now.
I really think that
It
people,
is
when
ready
they
to
jump
drop.
back into the
It's
remaster,
being released
they're
in
gonna
1
be
hour.
shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely
Frost astronaut looks
incredible. And I
badass.
think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Better end with available now.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking
on
around
Steam?
for half an
It's
hour
on
in
Steam
the world,
right now?
you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like it's an intangible thing. But
Already
it's like,
downloading?
It's new. It's fun.
What?
Like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game.
What?
There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios,
I see it. I see it. I see
we
it.
want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a
I see
very
it.
special
Download-
place in my heart,
Wait,
and
no,
being
this
able
is
to
Nubby's
work on this
Number Factory.
remaster
This is not-
and bring it to a new
Wait,
generation
what?
of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off
God,
to
it's
you
ready.
and then make
It's
you have
ready
to wait.
right now.
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available
Purchase.
today.
Purchase. Install. 118 gigabytes. Okay, I
87
can't.
years ago.
I actually can't install this right now.
For
I
all these
like
years,
physically I can't.
I've never been the
I
ruler
still
of my
need
own dreams.
space to render my new video. I've already bought it.
This is
I already
the
clicked buy. All I
27th
need to
of
do is
last
install.
seed.
Oh.
The year of Akatosh 433.
Oh my god.
These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
Oh my god. I can't play this tonight. Unfortunately, I cannot play it tonight. I've been trying to render my video for the past 2 days, and it's kept failing. So I need to render my video and upload it
the beginning.
before I have the space to download this. Unfortunately, but tomorrow, if everything works, my video's rendered and everything, I will be playing this absolutely.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Oh my god.
Save us from the coming darkness.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Chills. Chills. Cinema.
Here you must find your
This
own
is
path.
cinema. I can't believe it's releasing today. I thought that it was gonna be like announced today, releases June or something. Oh, this is so awesome. The unicorn.
Find him. And close shut the jaws of
You guys see that?
Oblivion.
You guys see that right there?
Available today. I didn't even see the difference between the original and deluxe. I just purchased the deluxe. What's the difference between the two? I just bought the deluxe version. I didn't even see the difference. You get some new armor, some new weapons, and horse armor. Exactly what I was waiting for. Oh my god. Stay tuned for a special gameplay stream. You know what special gameplay stream you guys can watch is Juve. You guys can watch Juve. I will also be watching Juve. But I need to use my computer to render my new video. Very, very sorry. I wish that I could play today. I really, really, really wish that I could play today, but I need to render my new video, and it takes like 6 hours to render. But I will be live tomorrow, God willing. So let's go ahead and raid Juve. I'm sure that he's as excited, if not more than me. Start the raid. And I will catch you all tomorrow, hopefully. It was great to see you all as well. I'm sorry that I took such a long break. I was very, very head down, focused on the video. It should be out tomorrow if everything goes to plan. All right. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching me watch something else. Okay. Enjoy the Juve stream. Bye. Love you all.